Hey y'all, so I am live. Whatever you want to do, Dylan. And go ahead and fix up something. So y'all, we actually live on YouTube this morning, and I got two children home. One child got kicked out of school yesterday. And then I got one 3-year-old that's not in school yet. But the one child that got kicked out of school, I had to talk with him. You know what I'm saying? He won't be doing that no more. He actually did some unthinkable things to another student that I don't condone, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna work on that part of him, and hopefully that he never ever come across to doing that again to another student. Yeah, I feel me? So welcome to everybody. No. Here. Dylan. Dylan, look. Dylan. So y'all, we actually gonna talk about a few things this morning. We're gonna talk about Diddy. We're gonna talk about Chrisean Rock. We're gonna talk about all of them. We're gonna talk about Jarvis here in Detroit. I actually wrote about him. Let me see if I can find his story here. I actually write down these stories, so they won't be bothering me. Doing social media buzz is not that easy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come across people that you can relate to. Okay. So I even look, this book even go back to Chrisean going to jail. Has she been? I even wrote down that she had been transferred to another prison facility and may face up to 8 years. Like people had put that out there, but that's what we supposed to do to get the lands, to get the credits going, to get the going. So Jonathan Porter, Blueface, violated his probation in connection with the 2021 assault of a security guard at a North Hollywood lounge. So I guess that's the lounge that supposed to been allegedly had over $19 million of um, damages. And WAC 100 said he was able to suspend that charge for a minute, but then he was gonna have to pay the piper on it. Like that's I can understand that. I don't even think that WAC too much has something to do with that. I believe that that's the way the course is. If you're a person that got a little public figure going on, you can maybe slow down yourself going to jail right then and there, turning yourself in. I think that's what everybody with money. You feel what I'm saying? And good morning to everybody that's coming on. I am actually on a different device this morning, so I got to make sure that I see my comments on one side and the people that come in and view me on the other side. I don't know if I'm going slow, glitching or not. Let's see before we get into the conversation for sure. That sounds pretty good.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh,
That sounds pretty good.
okay. I really like that. All right. All right. And I'm on point. So let's go back to what I was talking about. Anyway, y'all, this morning on Social Media Buzz, I will be popping on and doing Social Media Buzz live when I can. You feel what I'm saying? I'm actually not a person to really be able to go live all the time because I do have children. You feel me? So this morning, for everybody that's going to come pop on Social Media Buzz, and have a great time with me and actually comment, later on this post that we is hearing that Chrisean Rock, and you know what? I got the let's see. Okay, let's see. Can I try something? I gotta learn how you do that. Like, how do you share your screen? Let's see, what's this? Oh, wait a minute. Let's say let's choose what screen in studio. Okay, you want a screen. Okay. That's my stuff. Okay, see there's that's my stuff right there. Okay, wait a minute. Let's share the window. Let's share the window. Let's share that. Let me see, let me select that. Oh, that is too many. Stop sharing. Okay, let's try it again. Because this is going to be really cool if I be able to do what I think I'm going to be able to do. Okay. Share the entire screen. Oh, no, that's it. That's what it say. Let's go back. Let's try to share. Yeah, I'm playing around with it a bit. I got to learn how to use it, don't I did the window already, and that wasn't it. Let's see. Let's see how this look when I share this window. Let's see how this look on here, y'all. Because in reality, I do want to do YouTube. Let's see. Am I still sharing, y'all? Because in reality, I want to stay sharing on YouTube, but I want to go to my own profile. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So let's see, can we do that? Let's go to my history. Let's see how this look. Let's see if I'm sharing this right. Okay, there go me live. Okay, this is what I really wanted to watch this morning. Let's see, can we see this on my live this morning? Yeah, this is a new friend that I have actually met. And let's go back to playing his video. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Something not sharing. I'm not. Let's see. I'm not sharing my music. I'm not sharing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Can we go on? Let's see. Can we go on? Let's see. How can we do this? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see. Something not sharing. I'm not. Let's see. I'm not sharing my music. I'm not sharing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Can we go on? Let's see. How can we do this? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm not sharing my music. I'm not sharing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. How can we do this? Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sharing my music. I'm not sharing. y'all. Okay, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's stop sharing this. Let's stop sharing it. Okay, let's go back to my last screen. Okay, y'all. We got to figure out. Wait a minute. I don't got time to be. Y'all, this is life. This is real life. I'm not faking it. I'm learning how to use my live stream. Okay, let's push pause on him. Let's go back. Push pause on him. Okay. Now let's come back to the live. Let's take a few deep breaths, Monica. Now, it's something that you didn't do right when you shared this. You supposed to share some sound. Y'all feel me? Or is it the right? Let's see. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Okay, let's go back. Cause if I don't figure it out today, I will know it tomorrow. You better believe that. Okay, so let's try it again and let's see. Let's see. Can I do it like this? Okay. Let's see. Can we do it like this and see if we got sound? Okay. Okay, let's see. What is that? Also share the tab audio. Okay, wait a minute. This might be it. Let's see, y'all.
Happy Monday. Happy October the 7th. I wanted to come on here and talk about something. So apparently Chrisean Rock goes off
Can y'all hear me?
on
Anybody in the
Blueface
comments on here? Let's see. Can y'all
and
hear me?
cut ties. Um, I eventually knew that was coming because when she had did that uh interview with Pastor Jamal, uh she was saying she was sitting there saying that in the song when he asked what kind of song you want
Okay, now there's
music that you
something
want to
going
do,
on with the audio
and
though.
she said she wanted to do hood gospel, and she did the song, but she had already recorded the song with somebody, and the guy that she recorded it with, he's gonna be a feature. While everybody was out here saying that she stole that song. Anyway, to make a long story short, in that song, she said that the relationship she was in, it was
Do it sound
toxic.
rocky to y'all?
Even though he
Let's
gave
see.
her a baby, he blessed her with a baby. That's why she feel like she keeps saying that that should have told everybody that that's why he was going. That's why she was going back. I'm sorry. And then too, I do believe that
Okay, something going on with that audio,
uh
y'all. Something is going on with that audio. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna smooth the cranks out. We're gonna learn how to share the video the way it's supposed to be shared. Let me stop it. We will learn how to do that. We will do like so. But anyway, the bottom line is that he was talking about the song that Chrisean Rock actually is going viral with right now, you know. And let's just keep it real, you know. A lot of people is sleeping on the young lady, you know, that's missing out on making money with the young lady. You feel what I'm saying? So I did do a social media buzz about that. Let's bring that up. And I did misinform a little part of the buzz, but other than that, the buzz was cool. It went viral. It went where it was supposed to go. So the viral video that I did do, um, yeah, I'll do some. Okay, so that video in particular is, and I can maybe can I share it? Hmm. But it's gonna sound sketchy, just like that other one, right? Let's see. Y'all feel me? We ain't got nothing but time. We ain't got nothing but time. I'm learning how to do my live stream. So the first couple times, it's gonna be really racky. It's gonna be really messed up. Let's log into a off the brand. Um, um, let's just log into YouTube. TikTok. Let's just go into TikTok the app. Let's just go in there. You know what I'm saying? Into any kind of account, and let's draw mines up through this account that I actually got in here. Okay, okay. Y'all wait 1 minute, y'all. I'm trying to see can we make this happen. I'm getting my content together for my YouTube platform, so I appreciate everybody that's coming on. And if y'all ready to get y'all social media platform up and running, let's get it running. Let's get it running. Let's get it running. Mm-mm. So look like I'm gonna have to let's see how it's gonna go like this, y'all. This is starting to get on my nerves with this one. Let's see. Let's see if this in here. 100 some thousand followers. That's not me. So let's see if they're gonna let me pull myself. So that's probably what's going on with my account. Okay. Yeah, I've been having problems with my account. I ain't been able to find myself, so maybe that's what it is. It's my old profile, and that's why people ain't been able to find me. Yep, that's what it is. Dang. So I got to figure out what that is. Yeah, that's what it is, y'all. So let me share my screen, y'all. Let's come back to the live stream, and let me share and show y'all what I'm talking about. Now, I didn't really like that micro edge tap. I didn't like that. And that one right there. Huh? My eye. What's wrong with your eye, Woo? God. Let's turn on there. Okay, let's turn on the sound. Let's see if this one do it better. We can't do it. Let's do the window. Huh? Huh? You do the window? Okay, let's do this one. Okay, let's do this one. Huh? I'm just showing them. We sharing the screen. I'm sharing my screen. That's too much. Yeah, but I don't think it looked like that on their side. You feel me? It don't look like that on your side. So y'all, this is my social media platform. Let me follow my own self on my social media platform. So this is my social media platform on TikTok. And guess what? I've been changing my stuff. So I'm probably about to demote myself from certain followers. Yeah, let's see how this app going. Ooh, let's bring it back up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm showing y'all too much. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all to stop sharing my stuff so I can come back in. Okay. Ooh, I don't play this. Yeah. I had to bring everything back up. Yeah, I'm learning how to use this, okay? So let's go back. Mm-hmm. Look, if y'all got kids and y'all actually doing things at home, y'all gotta share that. I see now. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm sharing my entire screen. And when you get ready to share your screen on your lab screen, you got to make sure you turn on the audio. Okay. So I'm about to share it. Share it. I don't know what happened. Is it already sharing? Yeah. Cancel that. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I'm trying my best to do what I need to do out here. Okay, but I can share this part. But if I share it, it don't have no. I'm confused. Do you know the family personally? Well, personally, I don't. And a lot of other content creators don't know these people personally that they get attached, emotionally attached to their stories. But guess what? I am from Detroit. And I do have a niece that goes through that bus line and in that area where Nazaria Harris came up missing. Now, let's just keep it real. It's a lot of women in Detroit that feel connected to this mom, the family, and it don't matter if we know them or not. As a mom, my heart. Okay, y'all, I had to stop sharing that. Let's go back. Let's turn that down some. Because we're going to figure this out today. Okay. Let's share this. That's not must be the window that I supposed to share. I supposed to share this one with the audio and share this. Then I'm gonna share. Okay. So now I'm sharing my screen. But it's not supposed to have all that stuff in there. So let's go back. Disability for her to miss all this. And this is just my form of opinion. Not to bully nor harass no one. But what I did find out about this story, and I'm not okay, now I get it. Okay, y'all see how that went? Let's pause that for a minute. So now I get it. Now I'm able to do my reactions. Now I know how to share my sound. So if you are a person like me that's just about to be doing your content creation on YouTube and you using your PC, your Mac, whatever you're using, and you got to, when you share your screen, because it tell you down the long margin of your computer screen, and you will see it say share. Matter of fact, if you got an HP screen like I have, your share gonna be up under your video that you live on your live screen, right? So it's going to have 3 audio sets. It look like one of them is for you to share window. That's one that's kind of, it's kind of like, it's not, the audio not good. I shared this one out of whole screen. It's called the whole screen. I shared the whole screen so y'all can actually be able to hear the social media buzzes that I'm going to be talking about. I came to talk about Jarvis, and I came to talk about Naziah, and I came to talk about Blueface, and I came to talk about Chrisean. You know, um, I'm going to have to stop my notifications. Let's turn off the notifications. Turn them off. Okay. So won't nobody be all in my business like that. But anyway, I am able to give a better reaction to social media buzz this way. So let's go back this way. Dale, you ain't supposed to be on there. I got kids, y'all, that didn't go to school today. So let's make sure that I'm doing this right. Okay, let's see. How would I do this? Okay, I got it. Y'all feel me? Like we gotta learn. Like you cannot look. I be scared too to touch stuff. So let's turn it up a little bit. Now, this first story, y'all, we're going to talk about is Jarvis Ramon Butts, 41-year-old in Detroit, Michigan, who actually has did a heinous crime. While we listen to him, before we probably gonna find some more other stuff on him, but I got him written down in this book, y'all. Jarvis was a mess. So let's bring up what I talked about on my social media platform. Story time and social media buzz. I'm confused. Do you know the family personally? Well, personally, I don't. And a lot of other content creators don't know these people personally that they get attached, emotionally attached to their stories. But guess what? I am from Detroit. And I do have a niece that go through that bus line in that area where Nazaria Harris came up missing. Nah, let's just keep it real. It's a lot of women in Detroit that feel connected to this mom, the family, and it don't matter if we know them or not. As a mom, my heart and my condolences go out to the whole family, even the auntie in question, because she had to have some type of mental disability for her to miss all this. And this is just my formal opinion, not to bully nor harass no one. But what I did find out about this story, and I'm not personally in it, but I did find this one key detail about that I didn't share in the stories. So, what I forgot in my stories was to dig a little bit deeper into Jarvis Butts, which is 41 years old and got charged with all these heinous crimes in Detroit and also with the unaliving of Nazari Harris. Okay. So this is Jarvis in his mechanic shop. As you can see, he got a little hand out there. Either that's his daughter or somebody kid that's with him. He actually was known. Now, what I'm thinking is that that was his daughter, you know. And if anybody following this story, Jarvis Butts actually did some heinous stuff to his daughter as well that we're not going to mention to keep in guidelines and policies. But you can go look him up on any YouTube platform, and on my platforms. We're gonna bring him up. We're gonna bring him up. Known to be an offender and wasn't supposed to be around children. No way. I had to get the kids under control. Y'all feel me? This is story time on a Sunday, okay? Y'all, I'm a mom of seven, so sometimes I got to take a break and calm the noise down. So let's get back to the story. So the day Nazaria came up missing, she was by witness seen by driver's sister with another grown man inside of the shop. Now, think about it. If he doing this to his own daughter, the sister had to be just getting out the way. So she did not report him and this grown man in the shop with the young lady. But she did witness that she was with him. No, he don't need to turn on no TV. Now, how they connected him with the crime is because the school tablet showed her making that photo. Matter of fact, let's bring that photo up. So, unfortunately, this photo is her last photo that she took in the school. And y'all, guess what else I don't like about this? Is that they did not disclose that that was the last photo that she was supposed to be seen in until they apparently couldn't find the body of Nazaria Harris or couldn't get no answers out of Jarvis Butts. They did not acknowledge that this was her last photo. A lot of people shared this photo, you know, just sharing it, looking for, not knowing that this is the last photo that she waved to him in this photo and said goodbye to everybody else in there. You know what I'm saying? This is a very sad case. And let's continue on. Tablet. And no telling how many more messages they got in their tablet is just what they telling us. So apparently her and him was going back and forth in the school tablet about how they was gonna meet up later on that day. So that's how. Pause. And let's just keep it real. That ain't the only message that they got from Nazaria Harris in that tablet from that young man and her. if he been grooming her, because they gonna say that she been grooming him since 2022. He been grooming her since 2022. So that means it's tons of messages in that tablet just alone in school to tie them together. A lot of people saying that you can't really do this if they don't have a body. Yes, they can. They got tabs in the computer of having multiple conversations and sharing explicit pictures with each other. This man been had an opportunity to pull out this relationship before it went this far. They tagged him to being with her that day. Then on top of that, he checks in a hotel room around 9 o'clock that day with no Naziah. Weeks then went past. Then that's when they decided to make the report. But this is what I'm saying. It's a whole missing. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to put Granny down because, sometimes our grandparents think that they are doing the best for us to stay out of our business or, to let things go. Like we got a lot of that going on in a lot of communities where we are being quiet about things that we should say something about. I don't know if it got to do with fear or if it got to do with being embarrassed. I really don't know what that is, you know what I'm saying? But we got to stop allowing things to actually happen right in front of us. We got to stop that. And I'm talking about all races and communities and ethnics of people. We all do that, and it don't matter what color you are. In the case, because why did weeks go past before they decided that she was missing? Somebody knew that this young lady was messing around with this 41-year-old man. Now, this is a sad photo because this is the image that the Detroit school buses was able to give off the last time they seen Naziah on that bus. The school bus driver said that he dropped her off. Now, the school bus driver saying that he dropped her off that day. That's the image that I'm showing. And y'all, let's just keep it real. I have came across a story on YouTube, and they talked about Katina. And the story he telling, this is a story about Naziah Harris that's going viral on YouTube. I wrote it down and I was looking for it, and I didn't want to put it out there because guess what? I listened to a YouTuber before and he had added his own stuff to a whole story, made up what he wanted to make up, and guess what? Wasn't none of it real. So when I was reading the story about Naziah Harris, and I wanted to know who her parents was, it was this story on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to remember because I should have had it on the paper where I can actually see it. But they had this story on YouTube, and her name was Katina, and Katina Bacon, and Katina Bacon was a young lady that was supposed to be in this big prostitution range, well, in this big old trafficking range in Michigan, and when she was 19, and she was supposed to get some time in jail or get arrested with like 4 or 5 other people that was in Michigan for this trafficking ring. And then the content creator go to say, see, that's what Naziah had from the beginning, so she never had a choice. But he never ever disclosed that this is that young lady mother. You feel what I'm saying? And it really looked good. Y'all be quiet. It really looked good for him to be saying, but it didn't look good for me to be saying because I don't really believe that that's her mother. Hey y'all, I don't believe that's her mother. You know what I'm saying? But it was a name Katina Bacon. Young lady got unalived in 2024. I can't say if that's her mama, and I can't say because I believe that YouTube creator just be adding stuff in his content to make it look good. And then if he doing that, that's really bold. And if I find out for sure that's the case, I'm going to unfollow that person when I do run across him again because I don't forgot who the content creator is, but is one that just put stuff in a story and just make it up, you know. So I couldn't put that out there. You know, I couldn't put that out there that lady name was Katina. I couldn't put that out there that that's her mom name because guess what? I haven't had a family member mention her name. And when I listened back at his live, well, at his recording, he never actually said that that's her mom. But he got it through in this story like a possibility that it could be. You know what I'm saying? I don't have none of her photos saved here. I don't have none of her photos saved here. Up at a regular bus stop. I wonder how did he get away with not nobody seeing her get in the car with him. Exactly. He had been doing that. Yeah. And let's just keep it real. Auntie don't look like, you know, she got a lot of things going on up there. So we found out that Jarvis also preyed on women that got children so he can commit these type of acts. Auntie identity has not been, you know, released yet, but we do get Auntie photo. You feel me? But look, I ain't trying to be funny, but IT do look like she desperate to get a man. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, you can call me bold, you can call me whatever, but that man right there, Jarvis, he ain't a bad looking man. He just got a bad spirit, and he got a bad dark hole in him now that we see it. But if a woman just coming up or trying to get you a nice, attractive man, that's the man you gonna pick. You gonna pick him. What I'm saying. So no, I don't know the family personally, but I know the story. Social media buzz. I'm gonna come back and say something. Oh yeah. By the way, Naziah was placed with Auntie. That's what they trying to say. Not grandmama. Or grandma was there and whatever. Both of them was taking care of them, but I think Auntie had more. Okay, so what I don't know what they really trying to say on that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they trying to say Auntie was supposed to be taken care of. You know, like I don't really know what they saying on that one. I don't really know what they saying on that one. And I'm trying to let's go fan a little bit more about Jarvis. Like, let's keep it on him today. So this was the first. Let's go back up here. Let's go back up here. This was the first time that I got with this video right here. Having I got with, and they was looking for her. And let's just keep it real. They was searching in areas that I have hung out in. They searching in areas that I have took photos in as young girls. Like, you know, like we don't know, you know. And yes, I feel connected in this story. I feel really upset that this happened to this young lady. And see, and what made me more upset is that they knew that this young
Shout
lady.
out to my ex. I wouldn't be living my best life if we were still together.
This is her candlelight.
If I would have known, that's how you inherits. That you wouldn't be.
I've been following this story since February, y'all, 2024.
We love you, Messiah. We love you, Messiah. Cause now I'm alone. And you're just a memory in my mind. I would have given anything to say.
And let's just keep it real. And this goes for any state or city you in. When you see a young black woman, young white woman, a young Puerto Rican, Asian, they all look the same. They all look like kids. They all look innocent. They all look like you need to help them, or they all look like somebody should felt like some compassion for them. You know, so I see the same thing in every victim that I talk about. I don't see nothing different in nobody else. You see what I'm saying?
That's how you inherit.
Let's go up.
Know that your family in the city of Detroit love you. We love you, Messiah.
Yeah, I've been following this story for a minute.
And you're just a memory in my mind. I would have given anything to save of our hearts. If I would have known that you wouldn't be. Know that your family in the city of Detroit love you. We love you, Desire. We love you, Desire.
I see. I gotta go back too far to find that other one.
In my mind, I would have given
we won't go back that far.
To save of our hearts.
You know, just looking at things, y'all. Let's bring up this story right here. You know, this story right here has got really quiet.
A lot of people are rooting for you, but one person wanted to leave a special message.
Not this one. A lot of stories then got quiet, like Massey.
A lot of people are rooting for you, but one person wanted to leave a special.
See, that's not what it is.
To see if I can help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house.
Now,
Checked
this is
your
a
backyard.
really
I walked
sad
all the way
case.
through.
Let me see, can I bring it up? Because for some reason, it's not bringing it up.
To see if I can help
There
me.
we go.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
Okay, let's push pause, you know, because social media buzz is a very emotional segment, especially when I get it going and when I get the noise in the background under control. Social media buzz can make a very big impact for the family as well. It's a lot of people that's not talking about certain things, you know. Unfortunately, Naziah Harris is not the only young girl that came up missing in Detroit or that came up hurt by a relative from some SA allegations. It's just that her family felt the need to put her story in the front page. A lot of social media influencers won't come across the story if it's not presented. I did a story on I want to say his name, Amin. He was a prestigious basketball player in Michigan. He had fell short. Some young lady I know grew up with helped him out, put him in her house, took him in as a family member, as you could say, trusted him to be around the kids. And guess what? He ruined her trust as well. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that's out here that don't have no remorse for the things that they do. And that's why we all was cast out of heaven from the beginning and all the way in the beginning when we was all out of control. So everybody is being reincarnated. Everybody is having a second chance out here. You know, he's still creating. He's still creating. He creating right now as we speak is about 10 to 15 kids, maybe more than that, been born on this hour. He create every 5 minutes. So I try to create the momentum, the conversation, what was right and what was wrong in these stories. You feel what I'm saying? So Sonia Massey, she was a woman that was unalived by a cop, and it's been really quiet. And I need to maybe look this up. Let's see, can we find some dates? Let's see, can we find some let's see, can we find some updates about Sonia Massey? While we watch that, go ahead.
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
One camera angle to analyze.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
It all went wrong in under 30 seconds from the moment when Sonia Massey walked over to her kitchen stove until she lay dying on the floor, shot in the face by Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson.
Now, I want to know, and when you do watch the replay or if you watch the social media buzz, tell me in the comments how many times you think this officer done got away with this. And it didn't have to just be black people, y'all. That just so happened to be the victim at the time. I believe that he got some kind of power trip that he go on. And this is something that he had been doing. And I don't think it just have to do with races. It just so happened that this victim was black. But I believe he have did this to what you want to say, poor white trash. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Anything that he felt like was beneath him or whatever kind of power or authority that he could take over somebody, that's what he was living off of.
Hot steaming water.
Away from hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You know what I want? I want justice for my baby. Yeah. Yes, sir. You killed the wrong black on this time. Amen. 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 So the people of Sangamon County have been great. But I want to tell y'all, the sheriff is here is an embarrassment. Because this man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child.
Okay. I got to push pause on this, and I'm sorry a little shade going to come out on social media, Buzz. I hear the family, going on, now that this victim, unfortunately, has lost her life, and they want to claim that she had mental illness. But it's also a video that they had dropped, and I didn't put it out there because I didn't want to conflict my content. But it is a video that they put out there where she get in trouble with the law a day before that. Her mom and her auntie is the ones who called the police on her the first time that she was called on the day before her unaliving. They wanted her to be removed off the premises. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they could have actually been doing something illegal together in that home, because if you go back and look at the video, and I'm from the hood, it looked like all three of them had maybe been indulging in the same thing, and maybe she had flipped out at the time. I'm just, keeping it real. And they called the police for her at the time. And she was explaining to them that she didn't trust them and they was taking her money and, stuff like that. And her mom felt the need to don't care at the time. Her mama just wanted her out of her house, and she was saying some things on the camera out loud to conflict that she was that distraught for her daughter to be done like that. Now, I know that I might be saying some things that might ruffle a little people's feathers, but I'm just going by what I seen, what the media has actually put out there, with the police coming to see Massey the day before. The police was most definitely wrong in her situation, but also her family. They knew that she was suffering something. And guess what? No one called the police. They just continued on letting her get in her own vehicle, because I'm watching it in the video. You can go watch yourself. And she's going to proceed to take off. But then now they proceeding that she have a mental issue. I fought the family too.
Because he had some serious blemishes on his record. Serious. This man had 2 convictions for DUI.
Sheriff's deputy shot and killed a woman in central Illinois.
Tony Massey's house on July 6th after she reported a possible intruder. Body camera video shows them searching her property and taking special interest in a car with broken windows. They knock at least 5 times, and Massey comes to the door, mumbling something to Deputy Sean Grayson, who responds.
Oh, it hurts you. Called us.
The conversation appears to be wrapping up about a minute later.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Then deputies ask more about that car and wind up coming inside Massey's house for some questions. They notice the stove is on. Massey goes over to a pot of water, and things take a fatal turn.
Over a pot of water in her home. The deputy has been identified as Sean Grayson. Prosecutors say after he shot Massey, he discouraged another deputy from getting a medical kit from their vehicle. In a statement released.
Nah, I don't know if y'all gotta be quiet, Daniel. Hey, Daniel. Mama not gonna ask you no more when you not supposed to be here, baby. Now I'm gonna ask you to sit down. Get up there, sit down, Dylan. Yeah, in a minute. I'll be. Nope, you not. These kids is off the hook, y'all. So this is why sometimes I can't do social media buzz during the daytime because of stuff like this. I have a son that's at home that's being really rude, and he's not supposed to be here. You can stop talking about the game too. Don't you see Mama laugh? You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah. Say hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Yeah. So you want to say hi? Hi. Let me see. You can see yourself over here on this camera. We being shared. The camera right here. Yeah. Yeah, I see he didn't see. Mama got something new going on right here. Here. Yeah. Look. I took a picture right here. Mm-hmm. See? See, there you go. Let me see. We got a little lack. There you go. See it? See yourself? Huh? See yourself right here? Yeah. See how you look in the screen? You right here. Yeah. Say, hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. You can say hi. Move your hand. Yeah, see, that's how you see it. So you want to see it. Yeah, I feel me. So he wanted to see himself, you know. So you want to let's finish getting back to the video, y'all. Yeah.
Released this week, the Sangamon County State's Attorney says a review of body camera video doesn't support the use of deadly force. Governor J.B. Pritzker says he is grateful that charges have now been filed.
We've seen too much of this, where an innocent person, unarmed, who actually called for assistance, was the target and the victim of a shooting by a police officer. And it does not reflect on all police officers. This particular sheriff's deputy committed a crime.
To see if I can help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
Yeah, me. So let's push pause.
I heard somebody outside.
We're gonna push pause on that, and we gonna hope that family get justice. We're gonna follow up with that story too, because I see that they haven't put no updates up there. We about in the same position with that story that we've been on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing changed with that story. Let's see what this is. Well,
you can't see this. You gotta see this.
You don't need to see that.
See this button.
I'm doing social media buzz. Y'all, now this one right here, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this morning, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about Diddy a little bit before we leave here. Diddy, and I'm not going, I feel sorry for this man, you know, like I do, because I know it got to be multitude of people that need to be sharing these charges with Diddy. Diddy is no way that they let one man.
See this right here, Mama?
Yep, there we go, right there. You feel this?
Yeah.
So Diddy accuser lawyer comes use for and knives. So now they got another. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying. Y'all, they been coming in. Y'all, this is ridiculous. So Diddy lawyer accuser. So it is a lady that is walking around. I'm not thinking her name is Ariel Mitchell. She's the Sean Combs accuser. Let me see which one is that, because she ain't the other lady. Like, who is she? Like, let me see who. And y'all, look, I did not know. Stop.
You plan to file the suit this week. There hasn't been a lot of detail about it, but I think you can reveal a little more tonight about exactly what your client says Diddy did to her. Tell us a little more if you can, even though the suit's not officially been filed.
Yes, I'll have the suit filed sometime this week, probably in the next couple of days. It's just in editing right now.
Wait a minute, y'all. Before we move on all this, let's go bring this up. Let's bring this up right here. Let's go and bring that up. Let's bring this video up. Because these victims is coming out, y'all, like, you know, like, I don't know what to really feel about that. You know, everything is already logged in on my screen, y'all, so I won't have too many people in my business, so stuff like that. See what this lady's talking about.
So we know, Ariel, that you've got this client. You plan to file the suit this week. There hasn't been a lot of detail about it, but I think you can reveal a little more tonight about exactly what your client says Diddy did to her. Tell us.
Oh, so this is Miss Lady that was talking about she seen that video. And if she was Diddy, whoever, or the person that's in the video, they need to be paying for the video. And I made a comment, is it legal to blackmail people nowadays? Is it legal for you to extort people out loud like that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. So this attorney must get her accuser now, and she must believe her now. Like, everybody needs some money. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is some crazy stuff.
Us a little more if you can, even though the suit's not officially been filed.
Yes, I'll have the suit filed sometime this week, probably in the next couple of days. It's just in editing right now, just to get the final touches on it, just to make sure we haven't missed any causes of action. I think as it stands right now, we're at 19 causes of actions, from sexual assault, sexual battery, of course, RICO charges, and sex trafficking. But essentially, my client was raped by Mr. Combs, his bodyguard, and a friend who invited my client to his home to set up this whole situation. The details are graphic in nature, and the complaint lays out all of the details, and the graphic just...
Hold on, y'all. Did this lady just say him? Invited him? So this is a guy is her client?
Deplorable way my client was victimized in that
Let's
day,
see that. Let's
or in
listen to
that
that
night,
again.
rather. And her
Wait a minute,
harrowing
boo.
escape, and how she was able to finally... The details are graphic in nature, and the complaint lays out all of the details in the graphic, just deplorable way my client was victimized in that day, or in that night, rather. And her harrowing escape, and how she was able to finally get away and manage to get to safety after the gruesome attack.
Okay, that's a her.
Yeah, and I know that the details are graphic, and I want to be careful. But can you talk a little bit about the baby oil? Because I think people just think it's baby oil, but you are claiming that there may be something else in that, correct?
Yes, so in the suit, there is a part where Mr. Combs is threatening her with a knife and makes her take off her clothes. And then he takes what she believes is some type of liquid substance out of a bag, out of a fanny pack to be specific. And he squirts it at her. And she originally thought it was like acid or something. But then she realized that it was some type of lubricant or oil. She actually didn't specify even baby oil. She just said he just started squirting it at her, squirting it all over her body. And then that's when, after she was covered in this oil, that's when the attack began with Mr. Combs and then the friend. And then in between the two of them, she was squirted some more with this oil. And then the bodyguard then attacked her and raped her as well. But she said over the course of this, her body got more and more limp, and she couldn't figure out essentially what was causing it, because it wasn't as if she was forced any drugs. She said she had a cup of water that she took a sip of, and she knew immediately it wasn't just water, but she only took a sip. And she felt that whatever the liquid was being squirted on her had something in it which essentially debilitated her and her faculties.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, because in the complaint, the feds complaint, they talk about all of those bottles of...
Is y'all hearing this? So we all looking at this baby oil in some type of other kind of way, but this baby oil was there to have some type of incentive in it, and to that, well, Gene Dale, maybe we can find that clip. He say something about memory loss and stuff like that.
Body oil. So we knew there was a lot of lubricant, but do you have any idea what may have been in it? Is there something that could have been in it that would have made it so she couldn't move?
So I've done some internal research after I had my intake with my client, and it seems that oil in general is used as a conduit for specific drugs, like, for instance, GHB. So in order to get that to topically take into somebody's body, you need a conduit, which is typically oil. So it seems to me that there were some types of drugs mixed into the oil, which is why he was dousing her in that oil prior, not only to make it easier to assault her, but that was what was lowering her defenses.
Gosh, it's so disturbing. 120 people now we hear are going to be filing lawsuits. We've heard that from another attorney. Do you know yet, are there similarities with some of these other stories, especially in terms of this oil component?
Well, unfortunately, we haven't seen any or heard anything about any of the alleged 120 victims that another attorney has. In fact, I think recently today he came out and started saying some of these celebrities the other celebrities he planned to name were settling the cases, which I thought was odd, because I do settlements all the time. And part of the settlement is that you don't discuss the settlement. You know, part of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. So unfortunately, I don't know how many of these cases, the 120 cases that lawyer has, will ever see the light of day. I always was skeptical about the number and the types of claims that were being advanced. But I haven't seen any other cases advanced that made similar allegations other than the federal government's case.
Period. So y'all, that's what she's saying about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that open for a minute, and then we're gonna close my Facebook too. And we're gonna close that one too. We're gonna go open this one back up. And we're gonna go back to here. Now, I just found out, is this Benzo's daughter? I think this is Benzo's daughter.
Thank you, King. Come on now.
Rams is not nowhere to be found either, but for sure, he got to know something.
Thank you, King. Come on now. Love you very much.
Mess up, y'all.
And what you are about ready to hear, according to my contacts in the federal government, Pastor Sam, that there are RICO charges that have been filed from the FBI office here in Los Angeles against Sean Combs, against Tyler Perry, against T.D. Jakes. Let me say this again. There are RICO charges. I want everyone to hear me tonight. Now, you may be saying, well, what does RICO mean, Bishop? The Racketeer Influence in Corruption Organizational Act that was first designed by the FBI against the American Mafia in the late 60s, early 70s, and including money laundering, homicide, extortion, witness tampering, robbery, arson, securities violations, wire fraud in the kidnapping of adults and children across state lines. So the transportation of minors under Title 18 of the U.S. Code of 2423, Sean Combs, Tyler Perry, Thomas Dexter Jakes, including other names of Oprah Winfrey, are now a part of the RICO Act. And what you are about ready to hear.
Okay, let's stop that for a minute, and I'm gonna go back. And that people is saying that is false too.
No. I get
You can say what you want to say.
Everybody is
that
mad,
is
but
not false
neither.
neither.
Why did I get
You know
fired?
what I'm
Why did I
saying?
go to jail?
The people,
for
you
messing
got
with
enough
80
people that got enough money to keep their name out of it, just like that lawyer just said, to be able to compress their identities. Y'all be quiet. Y'all, the kids is getting loud. I just want to show y'all. So I got everything stored in my Facebook and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna open this up. You feel me? We're gonna open it up. My messages to myself, because I send messages to myself. But this one right here, and hopefully this is the right message that's coming up. This is the indictment. We can't show too much of it on my YouTube channel, but I just wanted to let y'all know that I've been reading this indictment. I've been reading it. You feel me? And there's a lot of stuff in here that I feel that's trumped up charges. You know, the victims all of a sudden didn't experience the same thing that Cassie experienced. That's why I don't, here go the racketeering part. They telling you it's a multitude of kidnapping, and they telling you what's in here. They telling you that, and they telling you also how Homeland Security actually, excuse me.